The air in the collector's basement was stagnant and heavy. If I had stayed any longer, it felt like it may have suffocated me. By the time I was there, Akihabara faded away into a distant memory. I returned to the surface, put my hand up to shield my eyes from the sunlight, and listened to the people on the street. Their conversations seemed so pointless, part of a world I no longer belonged to. The busy sound of the street swept the cobwebs from my mind, forcing me to remember everything I told the collector and everything he impossibly knew. I told him so much, but did I have a choice? Maybe he was right, and I was a puppet after all. At that moment, it didn't matter. The dark and the mask both belonged to the world I was now part of. Normal methods of investigations wouldn't lead me to them. Countless paths were narrowed to two, and I had no choice but to march forward towards the leads I've been given. As I left Akihabara behind, one thing bothered me. How did the collector know so much about me? Was I really so easy to read? I didn't have time to dwell on it. Kazuki and Reina were in the dark. That much had been all but confirmed. And I now had a means, however, impossible to find them. Two paths. The mask and the dark. Both were necessary, and I had to make a choice of which to follow first. Chase after a talent agency in Tokyo's red light district, or go back to Kamakura to visit Maya, the girl I nearly got killed. Neither seemed very appealing. My logical side didn't understand how either would help, but as everything around me cracked and crumbled away, logic didn't matter anymore. I had to choose, or maybe something would choose for me. Okay, so we're gonna go back to. We can choose to go to Kabukishu or to Kamakura. I'm gonna go back to Kamakura first. Let's see. Oh, actually, have I already been here? I don't remember. I came here to find out about the mask, but there's something I've got to do first. 6 months ago, I sent one girl to the morgue and very nearly killed another. Since then, I thought of coming here to apologize to Mei Kama- Kawana countless times, but couldn't will myself to see her and be faced with my failure. I think of the fear and hurt in her eyes, and I feel nothing but shame. For my own peace of mind, I need to tell her the truth about that day and about how I lost control. Hopefully, she can find it in herself to forgive me enough to help me with my investigation of the mask. Wait, it's fall. Why are the cherry blossoms blooming? It's like nothing, nothing's changed since that day. Okay, let's check it out. Oh, it's uh you. I was reading the papers and I saw your picture. And then I saw that picture on the TV news. And maybe the 7chan message board after I looked you up. I'm sorry, I was curious. I remember meeting you and I couldn't believe it. It's like I met a celebrity or something. Or, of course, it's not good or anything. But you know, you never know who you'll meet in this business. Everyone always seems so unassuming. I mean, it's not to say any of it was your fault or anything. Okay, so the message board are pretty bad. There's a lot of bad stuff on there. Like, wow. Pretty wild stuff. Are you done? Alright, sorry, yes. Hello again. What's going on with the weather here? It's fall. Why are the cherry blossoms out? It's beautiful, isn't it? There's a species of cherry trees, the Prunus subhirtella or autumnalis, that sometimes bloom twice a year. At least that's what it says online. Would have thought we have them here in Kamakura. Well, I say Kamakura, but they only seem to be in this part of town. Lucky, huh? A cherry blossom tree that blooms in fall. I've never seen it. Are you sure you've got your facts straight? It seems impossible. Impossible? Do you doubt my botany expertise? Impossible would be if the seasons start reversing themselves. Don't you think? Yeah, it certainly feels that way. Huh? You say something? Why the glum face? Anyway, I hope you take advantage of the weather and go for a picnic or something. The blossoms are so peaceful. Don't they put your mind at ease? Is Mai's grandmother still at that house near here? You want to see her? Well, she is still around, I suppose. I see the comings and going of all the people around here. I don't see her getting out much though. Oh yes, that reminds me. When you were last here in April, did she, I don't know, give you something? I'm not accusing you, of course. I heard that there was an important artifact that went missing last spring. Kawana is old and losing her faculties a bit. Maybe she gave it to you by mistake. Can you remember anything like that? I don't know if I should actually mention this. No, I don't. Oh, I see. I'm sure it will turn up. Where's Mai? I'm looking for Mai Kawana. Have you seen her? Oh. You're looking for Mai again? Huh. Are you sure that's such a good idea? She was pretty upset about the happenings last time you were here. I mean, I've barely see her leave Kamakura since then. Maybe it's best for you leave her alone. It's important I talk to her. I suppose she'd be at the shrine that's down the street, like usual. Mai's very important to this town. Please don't obsess her too much. We all want everything to go back to normal. No, I'm gonna stay here a little bit longer. I'm not done yet here. Let's see if there's anything else here. Can't see. Old Kawana woman. Go away! No visitors! Is that blood? Oh, there's like a handprint over here. Give me the creeps already. Was this turning into a Silent Hill town? Go to the shrine. Let's see if Maya is actually there. Oh, here she is. Cherry blossoms fell gently at my feet as I approached the Kawana family shrine. In front of me was Mai Kawana, still dressed in the outfit of the shrine maiden. She had seen my approach and stood there frozen and terrified, the same helpless look on her face as when she had a knife to her throat months ago before. This time, it was me she was terrified of. We're the only two people at the shrine, yet I couldn't shake the feeling of being followed. A familiar presence watching from the shadows. What the? What the hell? What the hell? No, don't do that. What the hell? No, I won't do it. Why now? Why her? I don't have to do what you say. I'm not a puppet. I can choose. You, the detective from before. Why are you just standing there? Is it over? I'm fine. So sorry to scare you. I'm here to talk to you. See, I never been good at apologies. I'm sorry for everything I put you through. I've been meaning to talk to you ever since that day. I should have come sooner. You're here to apologize? How? I didn't hear from anyone in 6 months. The police only talked to me once, and then everyone here started avoiding me and acting like it never happened. I guess that makes me the last person you want to see now. After that day, I'm sure some police came by and told you that was only following procedure, but that's bull. Jeez, what's that noise? Police in this country don't go around shooting people. I didn't feel myself and lost control, putting you at risk. Sounds fake to say I lost control at such a crucial time, I bet. But that's the truth. Truth? It's strange, isn't it? Cherry blossoms, I mean? It's silly, but every time someone comes here and says how beautiful they are, I get so mad. It's like they don't understand my feelings at all. But that's selfish, huh? It's not like I want everyone to suffer along with me. I imagine the only other one who understands that is you, detective. Your name's Ito, right? It's so quiet here. It's hard to imagine something like that day in April really happened in a place so peaceful. But it did. I know that you and your partner were only doing what you could to save me, but I wish I could have helped. I felt so helpless. At least you told me the truth. Thank you. You know, I asked Grandma about the mask the red-headed girl was after, and she denied knowing anything. But it was a lie. I found one of her old journals at the shrine, and she wrote that the mask was important and had to be hidden away. Why would she lie to me? I'm sick of everyone always trying to protect me by covering everything up. Grandma hasn't been the same since that day, either. She shuts herself up in that old house and mumbles to herself about darkness and purity. I'm so worried about her. My gut tells me that mask has something to do with it. I'm sorry. Listen to me, rambling away. I bet you don't care any of that. The truth is, I think you're right about the mask having something to do with all this strangeness. I actually came here to ask you about it. You know so too? Then let me help you. I don't know anything, but maybe Takashi does. Oh, sorry. Takashi's my brother. He used to live here, Kamakura, with me and Grandma, but he left the first chance he got. We talked on the phone all the time, but he refused to come back and visit. I bet the feeling he knows something I don't. He won't even tell me about how my parents died. Where does your brother live now? He's an instructor at the Kendo Dojo in Asakusa in Tokyo. I hear he's a big shot in the Kendo world. Sounds like he'd be a good place to start. You think he'll speak to me? You can try. He's never been very good at opening up to strangers though. It's worth a shot. Thanks for helping me, Mai. Yes, I think I'm not gonna be able to ask her anything else anymore. No, gotta go. Okay. Okay, so I think we're. Oh, we have to go to here and then leave. Okay, so. Oh, there's another area around here. Travel to Asakusa. Okay, so we have to go over there. Info. Asakusa, the home of Sensu-ji? Sensu? Sensi? One of the most famous temples in Tokyo. It's also a bustling entertainment district. It remains a pocket of traditional culture surrounded by the city's high rises. Okay, let's check it out.